Everybody, I am the YouTuber here. We're getting set for another Oklahoma City Dodgers baseball game against the Aviators. This is the 5th game. Oklahoma City is 1-3. That's us 4 games. 1 win, 3 losses. The first game was a win. Let's recap the Dodgers season so far. Starting out the beginning of the season, they won 5-4 to Tacoma to start the season off with a win. They were 1-0 going into the month of April, but then it started to go down the hill fast for the Dodgers when they lost 9-4 to Tacoma and 6-3 to Tacoma in the final 2 games against Tacoma. And in the first game of the series yesterday against Las Vegas, losing by 1 run, 1-0. The least amount of runs Oklahoma City has given up this season and scored this season in 1 game. So, like I said, it should be interesting to see if Oklahoma City can't get this 3-game losing streak snapped, where they've lost the 2nd game of the season, 3rd game of the season, and 4th game of the season. So the first first 3 games were against Tacoma. Then the last game, game 4, was against Salt Lake again today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Easter Sunday. We'll play in the weekend. Time frame in a bit. We have like I said, a game this afternoon around 2:30 or so today. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, we have another afternoon game earlier than today. Was there afternoon game tomorrow, and then on Friday we have an afternoon game, but it's later than today. It's probably about 3 or 4 on Friday. Then Saturday, again, probably about a 4:30 start time for the game on Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon sometime. Don't know when, but Easter, we will have a game on Easter. If I don't get to it, then we'll make it up on the off day on Monday the 10th. And then after that, Oklahoma City will return home to Oklahoma City for 6 games, the 11th through the 16th of April, to take on the Sugarland Space Cowboys, and then it's back on the road to take on the Isotopes of Albuquerque before traveling back home to Oklahoma City to take on the Sacramento River Cats to close out the month of April for the last 6 days. 6 days. The entire series of Sacramento, game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all in the month of April. So, that's the month of April. And the month of May goes like this. May 1st, you'll have off, but the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th is against El Paso. So Cinco de Mayo in El Paso should be interesting. We'll have a Cinco de Mayo baseball Fest Day. We have Major League and Minor League on that day. We'll spend the next Major League game on this channel coming up here after we wrap up the Oklahoma City Dodgers game. But then it's Sugarland for 6 games, and then Sacramento, and then Reno to end the month of May. Last 2 days of May are the first 2 games of the series against Reno, and then the games 3 through 6 will be in June, and then the first full series in June won't be until El Paso, June 6th. So the 6th through the 11th is the El Paso series, 13th through the 18th against Salt Lake, back to play in Las Vegas, June 20th through the 25th, and then June 28th, 29th, and 30th will be against Sugarland, and then the final 3 games against Sugarland on the first 3 days in July, and then you have the July 4th game against Albuquerque, July 5th against Albuquerque, July 6th against Albuquerque, July 7th against Albuquerque, July 8th against Albuquerque, and July 9th. So you're going to have the 20 after. So yeah, the reason why we don't have a Tuesday start time for the Sugarland at the end of June is because from June 28th, Oklahoma City will play June 28th, June 29th, June 30th, July 1st. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 straight days. And then we have an All-Star break. And then you have the next 3-game series, the first 3-game series since Tacoma, this time against Sacramento, and it's on the road. Then El Paso, then Reno to close out the month of July with the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, all against Reno. So the month of July, you'll have the entire one entire Reno series, and then August goes Round Rock, Tacoma, Salt Lake, Albuquerque, Round Rock, and then the month of September goes like this: Round Rock for 3 games, 6 games against Sugarland, 6 games against Tacoma, and then the last 6 days of September, or last 6 games of this month of September for the season. Last 6 games of the season will be on the road. So the final home game is September 17th. And then the postseason will begin. Hopefully they'll have a good postseason run, and hopefully we will have a postseason. We'll find out there. We'll see how it goes this season. Oklahoma City needs a win here today to snap a 3-game losing streak and not to go to a 4-game losing streak. Gavin Stone will get the call today to see if he can't get his team to a 2-3 record and make Las Vegas fall to 3-2. Oklahoma City still can win this series if they win the remaining 5. They only have to win the remaining 5 to get there. They could win today Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, they can win 4 of the next 5 and still win the series 5-2, I think, right? Wait, let me make sure. So if you get one more loss, it's 2, 4-2. Sorry, 4-2. So they or 5-1 to win the series. They can't sweep, but they can avoid a sweep here today. With a win here today, they would automatically avoid the sweep, regardless of what happened the remaining 4 games of the season. Not the 4 games of the season, but remaining 4 games of the series. I mean, didn't mean 4 games of the season. The remaining 4 games of the series. Correction, sorry. Adam Aller will get the start for Tacoma, or not Tacoma, Las Vegas. It'll be from Iron Horse Stadium in the game. This is one of the fictional ballparks out west, with a mountain that's about drop. Let's see what else is that. There's that. Okay, I'm just seeing what else is there. What else is like more of western thing? That'll be for New Mexico, I think. Albuquerque. Just seeing what else is. I would go for El Paso. Get back to their. Alright. Horace Gavin Stone gets to call. Oops. He has a 4-seam fastball. Changeup, slider, 2-seam fastball. Again, the pitcher for Adam Aller. His pitch list consists of a 4-seam fastball, cutter, circle changed, 12 curve, and a 2-seam fastball. The lineup for the Oklahoma City Dodgers: batting first and at second base, Jamal Jones; batting second and at third base, Luke Williams; batting fourth and at shortstop, Bryson Bregman; batting fourth and at right field, Drew Evans; batting fifth and at DH, Michael Bush; batting sixth and at first base, Devin Mon; batting seventh and catching, Hamlet Marte; batting eighth in left field, Bradley Zimmer; and batting ninth and at center field, Josh Showers instead of Duggar. There's your starting lineup for the Oklahoma City. Go over the lineup in a minute for Tacoma. Las Vegas Aviators. Excuse me, I don't know why I keep on wanting to say Tacoma. Against the Las Vegas Aviators. I know it's right there in front of me. Alright. I go Paulo Reyes, Jonah Bride, Tyler Wayne, Brian Noda, Greg Disman, Zach Gorf, Cody Thomas, Esther Ruiz, and Williams Sherman. We'll send to listen to the announcers and be back at the game to wrap it up.
From inside the booth at Iron Horse Stadium, AAA baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Las Vegas Aviators. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And our pitcher tonight, number 36. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. Here comes the pitch. In the air out to center, Ruiz gets under it, and out number one on the grab. And let's take a look at the lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bryson Brigman. And a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Drew Avens. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz makes the grab. That's out number two. Michael Bush, the next to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And no one can run it down. One run across, runner around third, and that's a two-out double. In to score from first, it's 2-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 down. Devin Mann digs in now. That's towards center. Ruiz on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, number 71. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first, Pablo Reyes stands in. The wind of the pitch. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Now batting Tyler Wade. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now Hamlet Marte. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Dykman makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Batting eighth. The left fielder. Bradley.
Here's Bradley Zimmer. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Puts a bunt down. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth. The center fielder, number 4, Josh.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 4. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, number 73. The wide to kick the pitch. 0-1. On the ground, out to short. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Greg Deichmann stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On a line, base hit. And that's a double. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. In there, and it's 0-1. Deichmann stands at second with no outs. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. And it gets by him. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Cody Thomas now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Yuri Ruiz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. In the air, right field. Avens should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now here is number 9. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch has popped up. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. The Aviators out front 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Jahmai Jones.
The second baseman, Jahmai.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throws across the diamond and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luke.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Williams. Singled and scored his first time. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Deichmann pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
The bat, number 7, shortstop.
Bryson Brigman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Stepping in, Drew Avens. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Avens measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Pitch misses, 2-0. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So digging in, Michael Busch doubled his first time up. He swings and fouls one off.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dykman pulls that one down, and that is that. And welcome back. At the plate, Pablo Reyes.
The left fielder.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Out towards right center field. Jones settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Tyler Wade getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. There's the strike. Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2. Struck him out looking. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Devin Mann. The pitch. Line drive, short hop to third, over to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Hamlet Marte.
And now Hamlet Marte. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. On the ground. Whips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Bradley Zimmer. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, right side, Dykman as he glides to his left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, number 73. The pitch. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Makes the catch for the out. And now the right fielder, Greg Dykman. And that one ripped to left. Zimmer makes the play. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now the third baseman, Zach Geloff. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Aviators lead it 3-2. Leading off, number 24. The right-hander back to work. And there's a base hit to left.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jahmai Jones, the next to hit.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
On the ground to 3rd. Fires to 2nd for 1. Over to 1st. Safe. Bryson Brigman digs in now. Next pitch is popped up. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Next to hit, Drew Avens.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air out towards right center. Dykman on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Cody Thomas.
The designated hitter, Cody Thomas.
The pitch. This to third, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Yuri Ruiz. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. He goes down looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And here's the catcher, number 9. He popped out his first time. That one out to right. Avens drifts towards it, squeezes it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Pablo Reyes.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Pablo Reyes. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Welcome back, top 6, and now Michael Busch.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And the pitch just missed.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Out towards left center. Reyes under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Devin Mann. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Hamlet Marte. Swings through that one. 0-1. Throw over to first. Man, back easily. Hammered down the line. Base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second, on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Bradley Zimmer. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And a foul ball. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is number 4. Up the middle. Wade collects it. Whips it to first on the run. Out number 3. So they strand a pair to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Aviators on top 3-2. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Tyler Wade will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the mound. Oops, throw goes to third. Now it's the right fielder, Greg Deichmann. And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, right field, Avens gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. In there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Wade handles. In there safely.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 36 is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Chad Smith into the game. This is his third time out this year. No outs, runner at first. And now here is Luke Williams. And the first offering is not close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Over to first, and he's saved. Righty delivers. Up the middle. Nice stop. Wade tossed to second, and they turn to double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now at the plate, Bryson Brigman. Next pitch is popped up. Bryant makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Cody Thomas.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And a pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Popped up. Jones makes the catch, and there's one down. So digging in, Yuri Ruiz. That one's in there, 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 9. And a foul ball. The other way, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This to third, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Reyes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short. Brigman collects. They take the force out. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Aviators out front here, 3-2. Jake Fishman taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Drew Avens now at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
And a pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one ripped, but foul. Slow roller up the middle. Wade handles the chance. Fires to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now Devin Mann.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Jonah Bride.
The second baseman.
And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Wade. In there, and it's 0-1. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 73. First pitch, and he just misses. Line to left, and there's one down. The throw in. So up next, Greg Deichmann. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Right over at second. Wade at first. One gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
At the belt and fires. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the batter now, Zach Geloff. And that's in there for strike 1. That one drifts inside.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1. In the air, foul off first, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Aviators with the lead 3-2. Deolis Guerra takes over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Well, 1-run game, and here is Hamlet Marte. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is a big first out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bradley Zimmer getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Zimmer crushes one to right. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder number 4. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Jones.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. Trying to deliver as the hero. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Down the number 2 hitter, Luke Williams. Moved to first, and he's back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
This to center field, and there it is.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, we couldn't get that one run, and just like the third game, we couldn't, or sorry, fourth game, we couldn't get that last run to tie it at 3, just like we couldn't get that one run to tie it at 1. And we have lost 4 straight games. Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, and now Game 5. Have all been losses. We'll see what happens tomorrow as we take on the Aviators again. I think we are getting ready to win tomorrow's game. I don't think we're going to have a losing streak longer than 4 games. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I just don't think we're going to have a 5 game. Well, I don't think we're going to have a 5. I think the 4 game losing streak gets snapped tomorrow. And they're all have been in April. Our only win was in the end of March 31st. So April 1st, April 2nd, April 4th, and April 5th have all been losses. We'll see about April 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Like I said, 6th is around 2 o'clock again. Friday is around 3, 4 o'clock. Saturday is 4:30 or so. Sunday is to be determined. And then Tuesday, back home to take on Sugarland. If we want to win the series, we gotta win Thursday. We gotta win Friday to tie the series, and we gotta win Saturday and Sunday. We gotta win the remainder of the series to win the series against Las Vegas Aviators. We're 1-4. They're 4-1. It's just, I don't know, it's just, oof, yikes. It's not good. Our next MLB game is Friday, the 7th. That's our first MLB game of the week as well, by the way. That will be the first MLB game of the week will be a doubleheader. And that will be the Rangers and the Cubs. The White Sox and Pirates, and the Braves and Padres. Or it will be the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. I don't know. Only those games on Friday are like a streaming one. The rest of them are on local networks. Thursday games streaming services are Red Sox and Tigers, and that's it. And I kind of doubt that one's going to be the game of the week, but in the game because of it being a noon 12:10 first pitch. Wednesday today. I think the only one going on ESPN Plus is that was local network. Oh, maybe it's that. Sorry, I don't know why that was going in the background, but I don't think anyone's going on the local networks. So yeah, I think the first one is not until Friday, because we wouldn't have had anything opening weekend. But yeah, we'll find out. So that's in addition to the Oklahoma State Dodgers game against Las Vegas. The advanced to there, and then we'll end it there. Oops. So until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody. We'll see you all next time.